So I've been wanting to get more into meditation, but I had a really hard time with it because if I take deep breaths for 10 minutes straight, I'm guaranteed going to fall asleep. But I had started at this new gym, and they have a steam room, and I've never been to a steam room before. And you go in there, and there's all these signs that are like no cell phones, this is a quiet place, please be respectful of others. And it became a place where I could do my meditation without the fear of falling asleep and being in this environment. And it was this really nice, calm, relaxing part of my day. I didn't bring in my cell phone, but I had my earphones in, and I did these guided meditations. And I got to a guided meditation in the program that was about forgiveness and letting things go. And I've always had a really tough time for that. And on the day of that meditation, I walk into the steam room, and there's another man in the steam room that I've never seen before. And this man is not following the no cell phone rule. He's got his cell phone out, and he is blasting music through it as loud as it could go. So loud I can hear it clearly through my noise-canceling headphones. And not only is he blasting music, the music he's blasting is 90s R&B. So the situation is like three middle-aged to older men, all buck naked in a small room listening to Boys to Men's All Make Love to You. Which is, I'll make love to you. There's not a lot of innuendo in that song. It's pretty straightforward. Makes for a little uncomfortable situation, and I'm kind of giving this guy the side eye a little bit, and he is pretending that there is no music playing. He's not bobbing his head or singing along. He's just looking straight forward, angry-looking man. This angry energy coming off of him, even grumbling a little bit. So I didn't want to be like, excuse me, sir, could we maybe not listen to the baby making music right now? So I just sat there, and I was being frustrated because I couldn't meditate. I would try it. It would be like, take a deep breath and breathe out. And I'd hear, I'll make love to you. And it just wasn't working. And I was becoming very frustrated. And right as I'm about to get up and leave, another man comes into the sauna. He's an older gentleman. He's very skinny and immediately notices the man and his music. And he starts a conversation with him. He says, oh, hey, they finally fixed the steam room. It was broken last week, and you were upset about it, but now it's fixed. You must be happy about it. And the grumpy man jumped into this tirade. Oh, they never fix things fast enough or good enough. It took them forever, and it was just not right, and they're not doing a good enough job. And I've been coming to this gym for 30 years, and I was like, okay, side note, you've been coming to this gym for 30 years. He didn't really have the body I'd expect someone who'd been going to the gym for 30 years to have. He had what one of my friends once told me was called a Dooferdo. That's when a man's belly sticks out further than his Dooferdo. I digress. The other man came at him with nothing but kindness and open-mindedness to all of his complaints. It may have taken longer than you liked, but isn't it great that we have this place to come and relax? And he was very calm in his demeanor, and he was non-threatening. He was having a conversation with the grumpy guy. But the grumpy guy wasn't changing. He was well set in his ways and just an angry type of person. And I left before their conversation was up, and I never saw that older man again. But I do see Dooferdo around every now and then. And when I see him, he's still doing the same thing. He's still blasting his music, and he's still being a jerk. But I don't think about him. I think about the older man and the positivity and mindfulness he brought. And he reminded me of one of my favorite quotes, and that's one from Mr. Rogers. And he said, whenever there's a tragedy or something terrible happening, look for the helpers. Look for the positivity. And so I always, instead of getting mad at this guy and knowing he's not going to change, I know I can look at it a little different. And I may have not got my meditation that day, but I definitely got the lesson to forgive and let things go. Thank you.